Good old George Santos is at it again. You may have heard of George Santos. He's the guy who, like, lies a lot.
He's a liar.
A liar?
He lies. He gets in trouble with the law in various countries. I don't know why the Republicans haven't seen fit to choose him as speaker yet. He would seem to be the most logical choice. But, maybe they'll get to him. There was 8 already that they've tried. So let's first talk about the Republicans. They're now putting forth Mike Johnson, a guy who, according to the New York Times, led the effort to not count electoral votes and overthrow the election. What state is Mike Johnson from? I don't even fucking know, because he's literally the most generic white guy in the world, which is maybe where the Republican Party had to end up. Pathetic. They tried Emmer yesterday, and Trump put up some Truth Social post against him, and he was dumped. Now, apparently, if you're in favor of gay marriage and counting electoral votes as Emmer was, then you are not able to be speaker, because we wouldn't want a speaker who thought people who love each other can get married, and who thought that we should count electoral votes. Which brings us back to George Santos in a way, because he claims he's gay, and yet there he is, still a Republican. But he makes lots of other claims, and who the hell knows? So now he's suggesting that Chinese communists kidnapped his 5-year-old niece. Correct. Yes. Not bullshit. George Santos suggests that Chinese communists kidnapped his 5-year-old niece. And he actually got law enforcement officials to look into this.
Look, man, I've got certain information, all right? Certain things have come to light, and, has it ever occurred to you that she kidnapped herself? I mean, hasn't that ever occurred to you, man?
So if this was a lie and he wasted their time and their effort, that will yet be another crime. I think he's in a race with Donald Trump at this point to see who can be indicted more. This is the Republican Party. I mean, I don't know who is watching this, but are you not sitting here like, what the? They can't pick a speaker. Donald Trump is vomiting out of all of his orphi on Truth Social, and George Santos literally has a crime or a lie every day. So now it's Chinese communists, right? The law enforcement looked into it and said, quote, "We found nothing at all to suggest it's true." But, he doesn't lie a lot. Oh, wait, he lies all the time, as we said. He allegedly lied to collect unemployment benefits. Did you know that one? He allegedly committed identity theft. Been charged with all these. He allegedly lied to donors and used their money to buy designer clothes. He allegedly lied to Congress. He lied about where he went to high school and where he went to college. He never worked on Wall Street. He claimed he did that. Claimed he was involved with a startup he never was involved with.
You are human. Sir, I am an descendant of... I do not care. You are human. Stop.
We can go on and on. This is the man who may be the most famous Republican in the House, him and Marjorie Taylor Greene, which Jewish lasers and Satan on the Pope's shoulder, they're not qualified. You can't be a criminal and maybe a 3-digit IQ. Can we make those requirements? So Santos, once again, completely inane. Mike Johnson is being hailed as the new great white, and I mean that hope of the Republican Party. Donald Trump was sitting yesterday in front of a jury while his former fixer, Michael Cohen, was talking all about his fraudulent schemes to inflate the value of his assets. Jenna Ellis, as we showed you in the video yesterday, has now pled guilty, blamed Rudy Giuliani, the guy that farted on her all day long in Michigan. And Mark Meadows has now come forward and has been granted immunity. And every text went through that guy's phone. Every text from Jeannie Thomas, from other leaders of the coup. I mean, they may have not wanted to go too deep into this thing, but we're going to go deep into this thing. So in the end, let's just end where we started. George Santos. He's the embodiment of the Republican. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. You can also turn on notifications. In fact, you should, so you'll know when our new videos drop. Follow me at Cliff Schecter on Twitter, at Cliff D. Schecter on the Threads machine. And, go out there and make a difference today, guys.